Okay, we're going to do a fun pig today, and we're just going to keep it very nice and simple, but do some line work that gives it a sort of whimsical kind of a feel to it. And artists of all ages like to draw in this style, so I think you will like it. It's just kind of loose and simple. So for your supply list, you need a piece of mixed media paper, because we will be putting a little bit of watercolor on this. Not much, but a little bit. You need 2 circles. One, this is probably about a 4-inch in diameter, and then this is probably about 1.5 to 2 inches. Okay, so you need a smaller one and a larger one. Piece of paper toweling, you need a pencil and a skinny Sharpie. Black will work fine. A bowl of water, medium-sized brush, and then your watercolor paints. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is to kind of center the circle here on your paper, and then hold it with one hand and trace around it like that. And then you want to take your smaller one and you want to put it up just a little bit. This is going to be its nose, okay, its snout. So not quite over to the outside edge. So once you get it where you want it to be, just go around. Whoopsie, I made a little bobble there. Well, it's just pencil, so I can get rid of it. All right, so we've got our snout and we've got our nice round pig body. Okay, still working with your pencil. You want to make a line here and then one just a little down. Okay, and I'm going to switch to my Sharpie so that you can see better. And you're just going to use those for a guide for the nostrils. Like that. And then we're going to give it little piggy eyes. Above the snout. Make them sort of oval. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do a half. We're going to kind of follow this curve here. And we're going to make a nice big mouth like that. Now, if you want to see the outside better, well, let's do our ears next. Then we can move to using our Sharpie. I'm just doing the Sharpie so that you can see. And I think with these ears, they might be a little trickier, so I'm going to, now, you know, pigs have that little point on their ears, and then it goes down like this and like that. And then we're going to do the same, but it's going to be on the back side. Like that. So we have 2 nice big ears. I'll go over these so that you can see them better. So this one stops at the outside line because it is the ear that is away from us. And then we've got this one that goes down because it's the ear that is closest to us. There we go. So it looks like that. Starting to look pig-like a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my pencil again here, and you know pigs have these really great tails, so we're going to go a tail that's going up at a diagonal a little bit and then goes right there to that outside line. And then we're going to do the legs, and we're going to give these just, it's going to have stick legs. Okay. All right. So pause me until you get this all drawn. So we're going to start going over our lines with our skinny Sharpies. So this one on the outside of its snout, we're going to do the outside line, and then we're going to do another line inside it. Like that. And this is where it gets kind of fun. We're going to do some little marks to make this look more comic style. Okay? And we're going to color in our nostrils. Like that. And I already have my eyes colored in, but you can go ahead and do that. Add a little bit more of this one. Now, you can go all around all the lines that you have done in pencil, but don't go over it with marker here because that line sort of disappears. Okay, and then we're going to go out to this line, and this is where I said we're going to be kind of loose because, you know, pigs do have hair. I don't know if you've ever gotten up close and personal with a pig. I have. Farm girl here. And we're going to take some of this and go like this. And then do some lines, putting these two lines together. Again, we're just kind of giving it a fun sort of look. Yeah, giving a pig a bath is, I actually like pigs a lot. They're very smart. Okay, so then we're going to start doing some little marks up here. Some here and So we're giving this very simple creature some personality, right? So you can make it have whatever personality you want. I think I want to do some, yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to do some dots down here. Give it some texture. And that's what cartoonists do. They play around with line. I'm going to put a little line here. And then I think I'm going to put a little bushiness on the end of the tail. Thicken that up a little bit. And then I'm going to work on his legs. I'm going to make them just a little thicker. Nothing has to be perfect when you're doing a cartoon. Looks a little bit like a peg leg here. Okay, now I'm going to work on down the bottom here. I'm going to have our pigs standing on something. So we'll put our ground on, and then of course we have to play around with it a little bit. So under the pig I'm going to do a little bit of line work that will let it look like it's shadow. That. And we'll do some up and down lines, just kind of random. Make it look like he's in the grass. And then over here, I think I'll do some sort of flower shape. And then have that coming over there. I've got a little mark on my paper, so I think I'll do some line work there, just a dot or so. Like I said, we're just kind of messing around at this point. Okay. Now, I of course do not have an eraser, but if you do and you want to clean up some of your lines, you can do that. Okay, so just kind of look over it, clean off your I think I'll do a little insect here, maybe a bee. There we go. So you can do whatever you want in the back, okay? Just have a good time. When you're ready, turn the video back on and we will go for just a moment. I'm having a little technical problem here with my computer and my camera. Not sure why. I'll let you keep working while I work with the oh, not going to worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to make, you can make your pig whatever color you want. If you want a purple pig, you could do that. You could have a pink pig. It's whatever. Again, because we're drawing in a cartoon style, it you can be as fanciful as you want. Sorry, I was getting distracted again by the tech issue, but it's fine. We're fine. I think my video's still working. Yes. All right. So what we're going to do is put, I'm going to go with a straight brown pig, but we're going to paint the inside. Not going to use a lot of water because we do want our pig to have some bright, bold color. And on this side of the circles, we're going to make it a little darker. On this side, it's going to be a little bit lighter. And we're going to not, it's okay if you go over your lines here. Again, we're working with a loose style, but we are going to make it lighter on this side and then darker on that side. And it's okay if you go over your black lines. Because if we need to, we can go over it when we're done and the paint is dry. And it got a little bit too dark over here, so I just put water on it, and then I'm mopping it up a little bit, and I like that better. And we want this side to be darker. So we're giving it a little bit of a, it looks round, like a pig. And we want this ear to be darker, no matter what color you're using. You just want it to be a darker shade of that color. I want to blend this area in a little bit. With this, sometimes I'm just using just water to do that blending. So we're not using the wet on wet technique on this because we do want to have a little more control over where our paint's going because of the shading idea. I want it to be a little darker up here. Blend that a little bit. There we go. You just have to work with it to get it how you want it to be. I'm going to put a little darker here. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do some let's see, what do I want to do? I think some light green. I'm not going to do all of it solid green, but just a little bit of, a little darker underneath the pig. That went on a little dark, so I'm just doing my little trick of putting more water over it. There we go. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of loose color on my flower. Just a little hint of color. And maybe just a little color on my bug. paint did get away from me there. Let's see what I can do about softening that up a little bit. There we go. We'll take a look at it. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. So, if you want to do this on your own, you can start thinking about, well, what other farm animals or can I draw and kind of make a cartoon out of it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back next week. Bye.